Alright, chat. So once again, we are going to react to what bleeding out feels like. Y'all, chat, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Never in my life I have been shot, stabbed. I mean, I got a couple of, like, you know what I'm saying, like wounds and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like little boo-boos and stuff like that, but like never have I actually gotten shot nor stabbed. So we are going to react like bro, come on, bro. Lock in.
50% now.
Oh
Picture
no.
this. You're walking home late at night through a shortcut you've taken 100 times. Dark alley, brick walls, the smell of rain on asphalt. Then you hear footsteps behind you.
Uh-oh.
3 seconds later, there's a knife in your stomach.
Dang.
The attacker runs. You're alone, and you're bleeding. Oh, hey there. I'm your host, dead, caffeinated, and here to walk you through one of the most visceral. And for the first few, one heartbeat at a time. So, you've just been stabbed. Abdominal wound, maybe 4 inches deep. And for
Man.
the first few seconds, you don't feel pain. Not real pain. Anyway, that's the shock talking.
Holy shit! My God!
Your brain hasn't processed what just happened yet. What you do feel is pressure. Like someone punched you really, really hard. There's warmth spreading across your shirt. That's blood, obviously. And your brain's still trying to catch up to reality. Did that just happen? Am I actually bleeding? Spoiler
The
alert.
brain
Yes.
just like,
Yes, you are. Now, depending on what got hit, and in your case, let's say the blade nicked your hepatic artery or a major mesenteric vessel, you're losing blood fast. We're talking maybe 30 to 40% of your blood volume in the first
Dang.
few minutes. That's 1.5 to 2 liters. Gone. Your body
Wow.
immediately knows something catastrophic is happening. Blood pressure drops, your heart rate spikes. Suddenly, you're at 120 to 130 beats per minute. Your
Ooh.
heart's trying to compensate, pumping harder and faster to keep oxygen flowing to your brain and organs. But here's the problem. You can't pump what isn't there. It's like revving an engine with no oil. Your cardiovascular system is screaming, and there's nothing it can do to stop the leak. And this is where your body enters full crisis mode. Within 60 seconds of that stab wound, your sympathetic nervous system floods your bloodstream with adrenaline and norepinephrine. Fight or flight response cranked to 11. Your pupils dilate. You're hyperventilating. Your
Man.
remaining blood vessels constrict, trying desperately to maintain pressure. Your skin goes cold and clammy as blood gets redirected away from your extremities toward your vital organs. You're awake, you're alert, and you're terrified. Because some primal part of your brain understands you're dying.
That's crazy, chat. God dang. It's like your brain just like, you know, like having a brain is like a friend. Like having a brain is like a friend, bro. It's like your brain knows, like, I don't know how to really explain it, bro. But like your brain is like a friend, like in a type of way. So I feel like, bro, treat your brain as respect and just, yeah.
All right, and you're terrified. Because some primal part of your brain understands you're dying.
That part hurts. God dang.
All right, let's break down what's happening inside your body right now. Because this isn't just about blood loss, it's a full system cascade failure. First, the outside. You're pale. Not movie pale, but genuinely gray-white. That's because your skin's getting almost no blood flow anymore. Everything's being rationed to keep your brain and heart running. You're trying to stop the bleeding, pressing down on the wound. But your hands are shaking so badly you can barely coordinate. Your vision's starting to blur at the edges. You're dizzy. The world's tilting. And here's a fun one. You might start feeling cold. Not from the rain, but from the inside. Your core temperature's dropping because blood carries heat, and you're running out of blood. You're essentially going hypothermic while bleeding out. 2-for-1 special. Now let's go
Bruh.
deeper. Your blood volume's down by maybe 50% now.
50%.
Your blood pressure has crashed. We're talking 70/40, maybe lower. That's not good. Your brain needs a constant supply of oxygenated blood to function. Normally, it gets about 15% of your cardiac output. But now it's starving. Neurons start misfiring. Your cognitive function tanks. You can't think straight anymore. You might forget where you are. Forget what happened. Some people try to stand up and walk. Their brain tells them to get help, but their legs just don't work. But then something strange happens. Your heart rhythm destabilizes. See, your heart muscle also needs oxygen, and it's not getting enough. You might go into tachycardia, dangerously fast, inefficient
Man.
breathing, or worse, your heart starts skipping beats entirely. Arrhythmia. It's panicking, basically. And here's the cruel irony. The faster your heart beats, the more blood you lose.
Ooh.
Every pump pushes more blood out of that wound. Your body's trying to save you, but it's actually accelerating your death. You're in hemorrhagic shock now. Stage 3, maybe stage 4. Your body's prioritizing ruthlessly. Brain, heart, lungs, everything else, shut down. Your kidneys stop filtering. Your liver stops processing. Your digestive system's offline. Blood flow to your muscles drops to almost nothing.
It's like every part of your body is just like going down here,
here's
bro.
where it gets weird. You might feel calm, peaceful even. That's not acceptance. That's your brain running out of oxygen. Hypoxia does strange things to your mind. Some people hallucinate. Some feel euphoric. Your brain's drowning, and it's releasing endorphins like a last-ditch painkiller. You might not even feel the pain from the
That's
stabbing
God, bro.
anymore.
Look, listen,
Not because
bro.
it healed.
Look, listen. By the way, I am a believer of Christ, and I feel like when you do die, like, mind you, like, I've never gotten stabbed or anything that happened to me, bro. I wish that never happened to anybody, including my family and myself as well. You know what I'm saying? But look, stuff like this, I always think like, okay, well, if you feel so cool, calm, relaxed, bro, when you like slowly dying, I think that's God, bro, like really coming to you. You know what I'm saying? And like pulling that soul out of your body and coming home, like home to heaven. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy to like think and hear. Like when you feel calm, I feel like that's God trying to pull you out and take you to home or where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Because your nervous system doesn't have the resources to process it. Your body's officially given up on the extremities and is running on emergency power. You've got maybe 2 to 3 minutes of consciousness left. So what does this feel like? Let's talk about the subjective experience. Because this is where it gets personal. At first, there's panic, raw, primal terror. You know you're dying. You can feel your body failing in real time. Every breath is harder than the last. Your chest feels tight, like there's a weight crushing you. Then the confusion sets in. You can't remember why you're here. The sequence of events gets scrambled. Your brain's trying to hold on to consciousness, but it's like trying to catch water with your hands. Everything's slipping away. And look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Some people stay lucid right up until the end. They know what's happening. They feel every second of it. That's the worst case scenario. Aware, but powerless. But for most people, there's a point where awareness just fractures. You're not really you anymore. Time distorts. Seconds stretch into eternity, or hours collapse into a blink. You might see things, shadows moving, lights that aren't there, people you know
Crazy.
standing over you. Some describe it as floating, detached, like watching yourself from above. Out-of-body experiences aren't mystical. They're your oxygen-starved brain misfiring, losing its sense of physical boundaries. And emotionally, it varies. Some people feel sadness, regret. I'm not ready, I have things left to do. Others feel nothing, empty, too tired to be scared. Your brain's too far gone to generate complex emotions anymore. Death by bleeding out isn't fast. It isn't painless. But your brain does try to make it easier. It gives you confusion, numbness, euphoria, small mercies from a body that knows it's finished. We're at the end now. Your blood pressure's bottomed out, maybe 50 over 30, maybe lower. Your heart's still beating, barely, maybe 40 times a minute, weak, irregular. Your brain's shutting down, region by region. The frontal
Wow.
lobe goes first. That's your personality,
That's
your
scary,
decision-making,
bro.
your sense of self, then memory, then motor control. Your body's still there, but you're already fading.
Yeah.
Your vision's gone. Just darkness now. Maybe pinpricks of light. Your hearing's the last sense to go. Distant, muffled, like you're underwater. Someone might be calling your name. You might hear sirens, but you can't respond. It's like a broadcast ending. The signal weakens, flickers, and then nothing. You don't feel your heart stop. You don't take a final breath.
You
You're
die.
already gone. The body just catches up. So there you have it. Bleeding out. Exsanguination.
God, bro. Dog. Alright, let's read the comments, bro. So it says I was stabbed and almost bled to death. When I was 14 years old, you kind of feel sleepy and you get a relaxing feeling. I felt good, like I was at peace. All I wanted to do was take a nap. Bro, I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. That was God. That was God. I didn't want to, trust me. I walked into my high school and told them what happened. The slim one was the glasses at 2. Mr. Killer sat with me. I leaned on the desk. As I rested my hands and arms on my desk, as I said, I'm just going to take a quick nap until they come. Mr. Killer yelled at me to not fall asleep. He kept me awake until the pandemic came. But yeah, thank you. The trials and problems that were to come made it seem like nothing. That's crazy, bro. Bro said, fine answer. However, have you considered this person might be an a-hole? Man, bro. That's why I always bring me a gallon of blood wherever I take shortcuts through a dark alley. He said I almost bled out once I got hurt at work and lost tons of blood. It felt like a blend of the body chilled. We have a flu. Bro, I cannot talk. As time went on, my limbs felt super heavy, but it was a comfortable heavy. It's hard to explain. It was like waking up in the morning being so comfy you don't want to get out of bed. Breathing just felt like it was like when you're drunk and you take a deep. Okay. So basically, they were just saying that it feels good, bro, but crazy though, bro. Man. He said this is terrifying. I feel like since I watched this, if I ever do bleed out, it's gonna be worse knowing this. Nah, look though, bro. That's actually wild to even like. Wow. Hey chat, just let me know down y'all thoughts below. Yeah.